Today's reading, we're going to do something a little bit different because we finished our story, The Harvest Birds, yesterday and took the test yesterday. We're not going to start a new story today since we don't have school tomorrow. So, we're going to work on a figurative language called onomatopoeia. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Say onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you what it is quite yet because I'm going to show you an example of a story. Those are the rocks, not that. I'm going to show you an example of a story that has onomatopoeia in it.
Is it different language?
Nope. It sounds like it would be.
Yeah.
Some of you have probably read this story before.
Welcome to Sean's Story. Story time videos, bucket, and the day of the week.
There we go.
Today's story is
Click, Clack, Moo! Cows the Type by Doreen Ornan.
Yay!
Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo! At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo! Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk. No eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type, hens on strike? Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack.
Alright.
That was like
She sat on Rooster's birthday cake.
Okay, so onomatopoeia. Let me make sure the board can be seen well before I start this. Zoom in a little bit. All right. We hear onomatopoeia being used all the time. You're probably not familiar with seeing the word though. Has a lot of vowels in it. What's the word? Yeah, onomatopoeia. And this is basically just a word that's associated, like connected, with a sound. What were some of the words in that story that were a sound that something might make? What'd you hear? Yeah, moo. What else did we hear? Okay, so clickety clack. What did you hear, Reese? Hmm?
Quack.
Quack.
And then
Raylyn, what did you hear? Oh, she took it. IDFB.
click, quack.
Yeah, just a click, clack. Now, they repeated these a lot, didn't they? Okay, quack is associated with what? The duck's sound. Moo is associated with what?
Cow.
The cow's sound. What about the clickety clack or the click clack?
No typewriter.
The typewriter. Can you think of other words that weren't in this story that are also onomatopoeia sounds? Meow. And that's associated with what, everybody? A cat or a kitten, right? Reese?
Vroom, vroom from a car.
Vroom, vroom. What is that associated with? Like a car, could even be a motorcycle, some sort of a vehicle, right?
Bark, bark.
Bark. What's another sound a dog could say?
Bark.
Like woof? Some people might say woof woof or a grr. just say click, click. Oh, so cluck. That's weird. Did you hear that phone ringing?
Yeah.
All right, cluck, like a chicken. Very good. Ba, like a sheep. Is that what you mean? Okay. Like a little tiny chick. Reese?
I just lost mine.
Oh, think of it and I'll come back to you. Oh, I heard someone's hand go down viciously. Yes, did
The
you?
like spray bottle things, how they make.
How would we spell that? Okay,
I know two.
what are you thinking, Lucas?
I know. Can I tell you two?
Sure,
Okay, you could do ring ring
ring ring.
and like a train choo choo.
Yeah, the choo choo. Okay, there are so many onomatopoeia words. What we're going to do is,
Yes, we're gonna make our own on the beautiful paper we just found
we
out.
have different sentences that we are going to have to figure out which onomatopoeia word goes into those sentences. Okay, so it gives us a list of onomatopoeia words over here on the right. Do you see those in this column here?
Yeah.
So like quack, pop, tick, roar, bark, snap, chatter. Do you know what chatter is?
Talking.
Like a talk. Or your teeth could chatter. Swish, crack, bang, screech, sizzle. What would that be? Sizzle, like maybe something frying? No, well, that wouldn't be sizzle. Okay, click, chirp. What's that associated with?
A bird.
And buzz, a bee, or what else buzzes? A fly,
A wasp.
a wasp. What likes to suck the blood out of us?
A mosquito.
Maybe a mosquito. All right, so it could belong to any one of those. All right, what was this word again?
Onomatopoeia.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna do this, and then we'll do we might create our own onomatopoeia cards.
Yay.
We'll see how much time we have.
On
With
the
the incredible paper.
Oh, okay. Why don't you get PE shoes switched out?
Mine are gonna take long.